me!
Yeah. Oh! Don't do that.
I don't like that.
Please, Anita 3.
Why do you call her Anita, Chris?
She looks just like her. Minus the huge hooter.
What is a hooter?
Her nose.
Oh.
Hooters are boobs.
Not in my book.
Have you ever been to Hooters, Chris?
Yeah, when I was a little boy.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it like?
I walked in and I got lost.
Yeah,
You got lost
they're really
in the
big.
boob forest.
They're in giant
It
warehouses.
was a maze of hooters. There was a huge hooter minotaur running around.
How do they... like, that's not real, right? The stereotype of like, oh, if you work at Hooters, you have to have a big... Like, is that... Wouldn't that count
That's
as...
pretty real.
Oh, yeah,
wouldn't that count as discrimination?
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
I know it's the whole point, but like, how does that fly legally?
They just say,
They say, look at the gazongas on her.
yeah, you're right. In the contract that says you have big gazonda, sign here.
Sign.
Sign here if big booby on you.
Big booby on you.
There was a very angry woman who sued because she said in court, big booby not on me. Me very angry.
Me want. Give.
Me try work at
It's
Hoot.
probably because people also wouldn't want,
Work at
people wouldn't want to complain and say like, oh, I wanted to work at Hooters.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, like if you could get money out of it, then people would like, because I mean, Hooters is like considered kind of trashy,
Can
right?
we roleplay that?
Okay.
I'll be the judge and you be the lady trying to work at Hooter.
I am lady. I want to have many TT.
Welcome to the trial of the century.
Give me TT.
Welcome to the trial.
I am Judge Claude Van
Boys and girls,
Vliet.
ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hooter trial with little old lady.
The biggest
me.
trial since OJ's orange juice.
I want him to.
Sit down, ma'am.
No.
You must come to the stand of holy confession
Give
before...
me money.
This is the worst court ever.
Exhibit
pretty
A, my
accurate.
boobie is not big.
Okay, ma'am, it says here you wanted to work at De Hoot,
Yeah.
but your boobie were newt. How do you plead?
Holy shit. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Come to the stand. State your demand. A rhyming court. The court of rhymes.
It's like the court of miracles.
Yeah. It's the cheapest court in America.
The court of rhymes is?
Yeah.
Why would that be the cheapest? It's entertaining. And I have to keep it up the whole way through.
Because no
it's
contract
not-
is binding inside the court of rhymes.
It's not government funded. That's why there's a carnival barker outside with like his cane.
Yeah, it's gesture funded.
They have to charge people admission. Okay, what she said, take a look at these babies.
I say,
They ain't no, I ain't got no big
She's holding
boob.
up her grandchildren.
Yeah, these babies.
ma'am, it says on this big piece of A4 paper that your case is that you want to work at the Hoot, but your breast is newt.
Yeah.
So, by my calculations, you don't have enough breast tissue to work inside this restaurant that requires so much.
I'm here because I want more.
Well, this is your lucky day.
Give it to me.
If you come up here
She
and
opens up her mouth like in Blade.
the defendant hasn't gotten here yet, so if you come up here, I'll give you a deal.
Okay.
Sign this paper and you'll get one hoot.
There it is. The deal's
Just
on
one?
screen.
$100 million.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's $1 million. Okay, ma'am, you signed the paper. You win, but don't tell the TV yet.
It's a sound of signing. Chickadee, chickadee.
In his warped mind, he figured they owed it to him since
Here's the tissue inside of her breasts.
Is it real?
Yeah.
There she is.
Is that cancer? Is that the movie?
Yeah.
They Live?
No, that's the old lady in the courtroom.
They
She
say,
wants all the money.
Running towards the judge.
yeah, because it's got the speed lines. Oh shit, I bumped my mic.
She's a real cutie. What's her name?
Brestilda.
Brestilda. The Killer Department Store.
Brestilda Q Penny Waffles.
Oh.
Do you choose this character?
Wait. She's only got 0 bleeding.
Oh, you're right.
She needs more bleeding.
Aw, they all have 0 bleeding.
Why can't they be bleed?
Ain't no hollaback girl.
That's a good song.
Do you like at the beginning when she says super kawaii?
Who says that?
That's what she says at the beginning of Hello Batgirl.
Really?
Yes.
Super kawaii.
Okay, you want to go get the horror?
Why did Avril Lavigne's kawaii song not take off?
You know, she was counterculture. People were scared of her. When people heard Skater Boy, Chris,
Yeah.
because you weren't here in America yet, but there were riots in the streets. People couldn't believe it.
Riots
They
in the
couldn't believe
streets,
that there was a boy and a girl.
He couldn't believe it either.
Oh, the boy got a big bad sweat. Ain't no hollaback girl.
So here we are back in Illbleed.
Where's my horror monitor?
Does
Where's
the bleeding?
my reptile monitor?
Does the
What's wrong,
bleeding? Does the bleeding make you ill, Chris?
I think so. I've been ill ever since I bled many years ago.
Do you want to go to Sweetland?
I would like to.
You want to watch The Sweet Life?
Of Zach and Brack.
Corey.
Zach and Corey.
I wish Corey was on that show.
Did you guys already make that joke in Sleepy
I
Captain?
don't think so.
Okay, good.
That's a good one.
I would appreciate seeing Corey, a full-grown adult, with that look on his face.
He would just
standing in
yell
the
at a
middle
bunch of little kids and push them over.
Yeah.
There'd be an episode where they got a big sack of candy and Corey would fight with them and steal the candy from them.
I hope we can get Corey on the show someday.
Corey, we miss you. Corey.
Now we gotta kiss you.
Corey.
Now I gotta kiss you. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah. Oh my god, have you never seen Balamory?
Have you ever seen...
I'm serious.
No?
Let him finish his thought.
It's a really famous kids show in England and Ireland.
What is it?
It's this fucking weird, like, coastal town called Balamory. And the intro is really obnoxious and catchy. It goes, "What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know?" And
Is that what the Family Guy Haha Funny was based off of? What's the little story time?
yeah, probably. But when the intro starts, you see the teacher of the class. She's like, "Hello, I'm Mrs. Blah, blah, blah." And then she's like,
I'd watch it just for that.
and then she's like, "Let's see who's coming in today." And then all these kids start getting off the bus, and they're always different. So it's like, "Here comes Jack and Cindy."
It sounds pretty ridiculous.
It's really, really weird.
Blindy?
It's Blindy. I'm gonna call my daughter Blindy. Come here, Blindy. Daddy's got a big lollipop made out of iron and goat's milk.
Would you try it?
That sounds like a witch's spell.
It's got an iron stick, and it's frozen goat's milk. And it's awful.
Whoops. What do you think of these faces?
She takes it and she starts licking it and she goes, "Daddy, I hate this."
What? Chris is okay. I saw him itching.
I have an allergic reaction to my cat.
You should throw him out.
Maybe he needs a bath.
You think?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I think cats just produce parasites from their eyeballs.
I agree.
I know that if you pet a cat and you just rub your eyes, it's very bad.
I know if
Shouldn't do
you give
that.
a mouse a cookie, that's
Yeah.
it. He eats it.
You just reminded me of my
Everything's
dad.
fine.
When I was younger, my dad used to leave cookies out for mice in our kitchen, and the mouse.
Did he ever read the book?
My mouse would run up and grab the cookie, and my dad would smack it on the head with a hammer.
Your mouse.
Aw.
Yeah,
You had a mouse?
yeah. I call him Hammerhead.
Hammer pants?
Because you took a hammer to his head?
My dad did.
Oh my god.
I'll take a hammer to you.
He said, "Your fucking mouse keeps taking my cookie."
Cookie.
He grabbed the hammer and bonked him.
That's I like the way your people speak.
So what
Chris.
was he named before then?
Normal head. Normal head the mouse. My dad kept smacking him on the head, so he had to replace him every day with a new mouse, and he had to keep tricking me into thinking it was the same mouse.
He's complete.
You have to keep giving the mice plastic surgery to look the same. Who's this?
Can you imagine that little tiny mouse plastic surgery?
Yeah, my dad had to train the other 2 mice to be doctors for plastic surgery.
They would give him big boobies.
No, he never gave normal head big
We
boobies.
can work at Hooters.
Mouse Hooters. Do you guys ever see a man trying to step on a mouse, but he steps on it too hard and squashes it, and then he slips on it and flies out on the road and gets run over?
That would make me very sad for the mouse.
Is that your favorite? Is that your favorite YouTube video?
Yeah, man.
Man steps on my mouse but crushes it and he slips and what did you say? He flies out into the road and gets run over
By another mouse.
By another, what is it?
So
Giant?
A mouse
A little
cripples him.
tiny mouse. He's laying in the road and goes, no! A little tiny mouse crawls over him.
Yeah, destroying his body. He mangles him. Do you guys ever hear of the flying dog prank? What you do is you get a balloon, a big balloon, Julian.
A big balloon.
A big balloon, and you put a little bit of peanut butter on the end of the balloon, right? So the dog runs over and he swallows the balloon.
Oh, and then you inflate it.
You inflate it inside his body, and then he flies out into the distance. And then you throw a dart at him in the sky.
And he pops.
No, he
That's a pretty
barks.
good prank.
And then you drop a bunch of peanut butter on someone when he pops.
He lands in the vat of peanut butter you stole.
He goes, ah!
He goes,
Let's write a creepypasta about the meat mommy.
What does she do?
She feeds you meat.
She says it's time to meet mommy.
Yeah.
time to meet mommy. She dips you in a big puddle of water, making your skin swell up and get pruny.
Where does the meat part come in?
She really likes
She makes you
bacon.
go to a meet and greet while inflated.
And it's really embarrassing.
Yeah,
What's with all the inflation this episode?
What else was inflated?
You just inflated a dog and
That's
popped
true,
it.
yeah.
That is true. I didn't pop him. I
You
threw
did. You threw a dart at
I
him.
didn't pop
and he went,
him.
"Ah."
He's got a fucking thick layer of skin in front of the balloon.
So you just hurt him.
Don't you know about the thick dog membrane around their body?
Yeah, it's thick.
They can't be hurt by darts.
Here's a funny prank. You put a dog on a skateboard and you push him down a hill and you watch him die.
Like there's this intersection. There's an intersection at the bottom.
You put super
He
glue on the
looks back at
skateboard.
you and he just looks really disappointed.
You got a narrow escape.
This is a very nice.
Better than a
looking
wide
game.
one.
I widely escaped from him. The man with the very small knife.
The tiny man with a tiny knife in the very wide alleyway.
He was so scary. But I widely escaped him. I defeated him also. With just a piece of paper.
I dropped it on top of him.
And it crushed him.
He couldn't take it
He
off.
smothered in death.
In death.
He says, alas, why be like this?
Oh man. I want those to be my
Cool.
final words.
Alas, why be like this?
What was it?
Why become
Why
like this?
become like this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alas, I become like this. I fucking specifically remember that I used to hate Thomas the Tank Engine. And, like, even as a kid, I was like, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. And then, I just used to watch it because there was literally nothing else on. And my mom and dad saw me watching it, so they got me a bunch of Thomas the Tank
Oh my
Engine
god.
toys.
Oh.
I was like, oh,
I'm so sorry, Chris.
thank you. There's a video of me lying. They got me a Thomas the Tank Engine, jigsaw puzzle, and I said, this is just what I've always wanted.
Oh.
That's adorable.
That was very nice of you to lie for them.
I was a great little liar.
It turns out your parents really loved Thomas the Tank Engine. They wanted
My
to
dad
get you in
wanted
on
to play with it.
Yeah, they were doing it on purpose because they knew you wouldn't use it.
My dad got plastic surgery to have his face look like Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine. It like sticks out of his head and is gray now.
Does he still have the same voice?
They didn't have voices. They were voiced by Ringo, Stingo.
Ringo Stingo.
I guess that's true, weren't they? It was like it was all narrated by the
And then Thomas came down and he fucking fell over.
He fucking fell over.
You really should listen carefully to what I have to say right now, and I won't repeat it. Got it?
I won't repeat it.
Chris, she won't repeat it.
Why not?
We're gonna play tag with her.
Really? I know where she is.
Where is she?
Check the sunglasses.
Okay. Hey.
Oh.
What did I tell you? Oh.
You find me. That should have been impossible.
I don't know how else to be funny.
Just fuck off. Julian's gone now. It's just me and you, Dylan.
Fuck!
I'm sorry. Bring Julian back. Julian, you back yet?
Here I am.
There you are.
I came out of the wall.
I didn't mean to touch your knee with my foot.
Touch. That's what gets me hot, Chris.
The door is open. Don't kick the mics with your sandals.
That's my sandal.
I know, but there's another sandal connected to that sandal that's connected to the mic
Connected to the knee bone, connected to the dart
So
bone.
be careful.
Ah, we bring it back to Halloween.
Move your feet up.
No,
Put them on the couch.
I don't want to. Play the game!
Ah!
Oh, now I touched Chris!
Now we're fucked!
We're all touching each other.
We're all fucked. We touched. It's over.
This is it.
What do you do anymore?
Can't you just get along? Can't we all just get a gun?
Get a gun?
Kill each other. Can't we all just get a gun? Stop kicking it.
Secret's out. Oneyplays is just an elaborate suicide pact.
You're here again. This will be our last chance to play together. It's a jump rope. All you gotta do is jump into that.
Okay, I need to know what button jump.
Jesus!
Now! Now! Why did you wait?
It didn't take the input.
You're a fucking liar. Holy shit, now.
No, no, no!
I can do it. See? Easy.
You're only halfway there. Oh, there you go. Whoa! Yeah? Oh!
What a piece of fucking A!
Well, you're not as good as me, dude. You never will be. Yeah.
No, it is
Oh, what a
full.
fucking asshole!
I knew it.
What an
did it,
asshole!
loaded.
Oh my god. Nope, you can't do that.
Bitch!